Oda's pretty cool. I the thing that I want to como se dice, I don't doubt Oda's skill set, but I think I'm very much going to be, because I watched the Netflix anime, Netflix live version of it, and I was enthralled. I very much fell in love with Luffy and the antics they got up to, and wouldn't have minded it being longer. I think when they do the redraw or the reanimation of it, like they did for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, if they give it the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood treatment, I'll definitely be on that bandwagon. But if I'm gonna sit down and watch not My Hero, Full Metal, I never watched One Piece, nor was I ever planning on it. But I think I can make some time for the live action one. People said it was, yeah. I was sold. I was so sold on it. Like, I wanted to just be okay with it. I just wanted it to be like, okay, I experienced it, and it's further proof this show in its entirety does not speak to me. And I was wrong. I can't wait for season 2. But that's the only version I seem to like. And now the only version that I can tolerate watching is, like, I think they're at Egghead Plant or some shit like that. But like the current series that's dropping right now is pretty good. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to wait to they redo the series to better understand it. Just playing Zelda Ocarina of Time. Clap it up. Never played a Zelda game before. Never played a Zelda game before. I feel like that's a rite of passage. I need to get up on that. And I don't know if it was because I said I wanted to do a series about talking about anime, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. And look at me doing it. And I'm not sure it's Oda's fault, because Oda only has one job, and that's to create wonderful content. It's the fault of the people who participate in it, because One Piece is the only anime that I can think of that people will recommend with no caveats. And the caveat needs to be, start at this point. Watch up to this point, and if you like it, move on. Like, someone says, "Oh, what's the best?" Because some people will give, like, what's the best? The vast majority of anime watchers will say Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is the best complete series that you can find in anime. It has relatable topics. The battle system is simplistic. The idea of the battle system and the magic is simplistic. The characters are relatable and vast reaching. When someone describes One Piece to me, I need some people to understand that people who enjoy One Piece enjoy it for the wrong reason. Like, they talk about it, and I'm like, because after trying to watch it, the first thing I would say, oh, you can't watch the 4Kids dubbed version, because the dub actually changes the gist of the story and is done horribly. Because that's something that pulls you out of the series. When you see Sanji pull out a lollipop out of his mouth versus, and then 2 seasons later it's a cigarette, is jarring. Or when you hear him say he wants to be not a pirate king, he wants to be the best sailor. Well, why doesn't he join the world government? So those things, right? Those things are unexcusable. But then, like, telling them, like, hey, the exposition dumps when he goes to a new island or he goes to a new place, the exposition dump can be in reading form. It allows your mind to wander. In a TV show, that exposition dump took 2 chapters. In a TV show, that can be done in 15 seconds with a panorama of a screen. It's a fish island. There's fish people here. We got it. They're oppressed and treated badly. Understood. I don't really enjoy shonen all that much. Very light when it comes to anime. Yeah, Sailor Moon was Scooby-Doo, but with bad guys. It's just the villain of the week type shit. She beats 10 of them. She gets to a mini boss, rinse and repeat, and so on and so forth. But but I say that, but then I think about Detective Boys, Case Closed, about the kid the genius detective who was turned into a brat, and they got more episodes than One Piece. People be talking about like longevity, and they haven't changed their formula. They haven't fucking changed their formula. So that's how I know I'm not a hypocrite, at least. Because when watching that show, I'm very much like, yo, I'm not about to watch 150 ways of how to solve a mystery, right? I'm not about to do that. I get the gist. And at the end of each season, they move the actual story forward. Cool. I can appreciate it. Milo, I hope I can see the end of it before I die. Don't worry, I can tell you how it's gonna end. We all know how One Piece is gonna end, right? No one's confused about that. We all know how One Piece is gonna end. But I want to have time for arcs. But I don't want to be disappointed. Like, it's too much time to invest not to get a positive reward, right? I watched the first 3 episodes of Penguin, and someone was like, "Oh, so what did you think?" And I was like, "It was good, but it's not good enough for me to come back every week and watch it. I'll wait till 3 more episodes are out, and when I'm upstairs cooking, or there's a boring game in the earlier half of the NFL or college football day, I'll watch an episode." But like, if I was working, I wouldn't pull myself. If my alarm went off and said the new episode, I don't have an alarm set to tell me the new episode of Penguin has dropped. I had an alarm for JJK season 2. Every time this episode dropped, my alarm, I gotta go. Whoever I'm talking to on the phone, whatever I'm doing. Sorry, conversation's over. I gotta go right now. So basically, what I got from this conversation is, I should probably do that deep dive of the anime series. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're back to tech. Hashtag we are not political or